Hi, welcome to the 6th and final video in the My Space for Me homeschooling series. Last week we had fun visiting the feeling planets, which is always a favourite part of the programme for me. I just love hearing about what the children have to say when they land on their planets, and in particular helping them to transport themselves from negative feeling planets to positive ones. If you missed it, do watch video 5 on the My Space for Me Facebook page, or you can find it on the Tessa Armstrong Associates YouTube channel. The good news is that there will be more to come about the feeling planets. This part of my programme is going to get bigger and better, making it accessible for all of you to use with your children, so watch this space. In the meantime, today we are going to think about your child's mission training schedule as they complete their mission. This is the C in space, confidence. Understanding the importance of having good well-being to enable them to feel good about themselves, achieve things which will increase their motivation and confidence. We are then going to talk about celebration, which is the E in space, enjoy. It is always important to mark achievements with a moment of celebration because this is what makes us happy. So now that your child has a mission and an action plan, which we discussed in video 3, a profile, which was in video 4, and an understanding of their feelings in video 5, it is time to design a training schedule to help them develop good well-being, just as astronauts would have to do too. To help you and your child prepare your training schedule, there are 5 training areas to focus on. These are being active, learning, friends and family, relaxing, and being helpful. Have a think with your child about what activities they can do in each of these 5 training areas. In some areas they may do a lot of activities already, in others they may think of some new ideas. So have a think. What can they do to be active? Keeping fit obviously helps children to develop strong bones and muscles and helps them to be happier. It also can improve self-esteem. Astronauts must be fit and healthy to go into space. So what is your child doing to keep active? What can they do to learn for their mission? This area is all about things that give the child a sense of achievement, so they develop a positive view about themselves. Astronauts train before they can fly on a space mission. They need the right skills and information for the flight. What can your child have fun learning for just about 20 minutes? Doesn't have to be for a long period of time. How can your children connect with friends and family? This area is all about positive relationships, social interaction and having fun. It helps development of the brain and makes children feel better about themselves. Astronauts have lots of people supporting them in their mission and they spend time sharing stories together. I realise this is trickier when social distancing measures are in place, but perhaps your child could make a card, write a letter, make a video call, although I do know that some children are finding video calls quite overwhelming at the moment. What can they do to relax? Even astronauts need to rest. It can be really tiring preparing and training for a mission. And growing up and learning can be tiring too. There is so much going on in a child's life, especially at the moment, and they find it harder to cope with challenging times. It is important for children to take a break from this. A relaxed child will be more positive and able to think more clearly. Avoid screen time or TV if possible, and perhaps think about other activities such as colouring, drawing, or even reading. And then finally, the 5th area, what can they do to be helpful? Being helpful is all about contribution. Taking part in positive activities will help a child feel better about themselves. It is obviously likely to be home-based at the moment, so they could make something for a friend who's maybe on their unhappy planet and needs cheering up. In the space programme, we make a training schedule like this to help ensure we have a good mix of activities going on during the mix from the 5 different areas. And remember to keep watching out in case your child lands on an unhelpful feeling planet. If they do, visit their planet together, explore it, and help your child to transport themselves to their helpful planet. So now is the time to celebrate. We are at the end of the homeschooling series. Your child has finished their training schedule and has prepared everything they need to achieve their mission. They have good feelings, an action plan, and a training schedule. It is always important to celebrate achievements to increase positive emotions, self-esteem, motivation, and happiness. If a child does not celebrate, there is a risk they'll begin to think what they're doing is just not quite good enough. It's really important to mark the occasion. When astronauts return to Earth after their mission, there are big celebrations to celebrate their achievement. How will your child celebrate achieving their journey of discovery into space? I have really enjoyed this series and hope you have gained something from it too. As I said, I am going to be working on something which will build on the feeling planets, and I'll keep you updated about this. In the meantime, do take care, everybody.